Hello everybody, welcome back to another review. I'm back after another month. I'm going to be a little quiet this time for this review because it's a little late and I believe there might be some people sleeping, but today's review we're going to be looking at the Attack Pack Mutadons, I believe they're called. So, let's get right into it. First, let's start with probably my least favorite one, this one. So, starting off with the head sculpt here, you can see some very small scales at the bottom jaw there. Really like that. Some really nice scales. As for the head, the head has a little bit of scaling. It's really hard to see. The scales on this figure are really small, which is crazy to think. Usually you'd think Mattel would have made their scales a little bit more noticeable. It's got the big goofy teeth, you know, opening and closing jaw. You can see the inside of the mouth. Top part is not really textured, but the inside of the mouth is. Head is brown. You can also see some more detail throughout the body. Get some good looks at the wrinkling there. You can see some nice wrinkling on the wings. They go up and down. Legs move. Tail spins. In case you're wondering what the articulation is, that's about it. You also got some underbelly texture. Doesn't go all the way down because that's unfortunately the case for these figures. When you look at the back, you can see some of the spine sticking out there. Yeah, top of the head has like these warts on it. It's weird, but you can see the back has some of that flailing of the skin folds. You can see some more detail there. Unfortunately, this little button here kind of ruins that, but it is what it is. But you also got some more skin folds here, and got a little bit more, some more skin folds in here, as you can see. My cat is meowing at the door right now, but I'm not gonna let her in because that would mean I would have to interrupt the video, but she'll go away eventually. But basically, what this Mutadon's gimmick is flaps its wings. Not much else to it, you know. As for this little button, that's dino damage. Looks pretty neat. And this thing is completely made out of transparent plastic for some reason. I don't know why they decided to make it transparent. Maybe they originally were going to make this like an electronic figure and they were going to have it like glow in response to getting the dino damage, and it was going to light up and make noise, but I guess they scrapped that. It's a bit weird that they kept the translucent plastic. Now for my favorite of the two, this blue one. So basically same deal, same details. Body is basically about the same, pretty much just different body shapes, but as you can see, has the nice blue color on the head. I personally prefer the blue over the brown over there because it's more movie accurate. And of course the mouth opens, nothing different. It's kind of the same thing, just the wings don't flap. I do think they fold up a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit though. You also got some nice skin folds on the neck there. Really like the neck on this guy. It's a lot more accurate to the movie as opposed to this. It's got a little bit more of a dewlap going on there. Got some more details on the feet. Pretty much the same deal. And got some skin folds. They don't look quite this They look a lot better in person than on camera. We also got some more, you know, scaling, skin folds. Pretty much the same deal. Not much to it. But this guy's gimmick is, I believe there's a button somewhere. Yeah, button on the back. What do? Press it. Dino damage. You know, it's nothing too special. From a ultimate damage line. But yeah, that's pretty much what you get for like $20. Gotta pin those guys' wings down so you can stand. I don't think that thing's gonna, actually that's off camera, hold on, sorry. We'll just put them in the back for now. But basically, the if I were to give these things a rating out of 10, I would say it would be about maybe probably a 7 out of 10, you know, nothing too big. Like, they're kids' toys. I don't expect too much. A lot of people say these toys look ugly. I think they are fine just the way they are. I don't think these things are too bad. Personally. Sorry for the pauses, everybody. Just want to make sure I'm not waking anybody up, but pretty much, yeah. Your base, pretty much, people are saying these things are rather ugly looking, which I don't think they look too bad. I think they look just fine in general. The Mutadon in general's design looks okay. A lot of people say it looks ugly. I think it looks just fine. Like, it looks more like a dinosaur than the D-Rex does. I'll give it that. In general, these things are okay. Actually, hold on just a second, everybody. Just needed to get out another comparison I just forgot about. But anyways, I personally really like these toys. I think they're a lot of fun. And because you're getting pretty much 2 for the price of 1, you could say. Not really, but still, you're getting something pretty good. I would say these 2 are a pretty good deal, and you're getting your money's worth. But moving on to comparisons, which is what you're all here for, I bet. Which I'm going to try and position them in a way to where they're easy to compare. There you go. Here they are next to one of my childhood T-Rex toys. As you can see, that guy fell over, but as you can see, they are quite a bit smaller than him, but the wings are pretty much about almost the same height as he is. So this guy has some pretty big wings, pretty big ones indeed. Kind of a random comparison here. Here it is. Here they are next to a Mattel Pteranodon. And I mostly just kind of want to compare the wingspan, spread out the wings. But as you can see, new Mutadon's wings are not quite as spread out, probably because they're a little folded, but you know, you get the jig. I've always wondered if the Mutadons are mutated Pteranodons, or here's the alternative version, if they are actually mutated Dimorphodons. Actually, because here's a little comparison with them next to a Dimorphodon. These are not great comparisons, but you know. But as you can see, giving you a good idea there. They're a good bit bigger. So, guys, if you guys want to, you could leave in the comments below and as to whether these guys are mutated dimorphodons or pteranodons or raptors, because I don't know what they are, honestly. But speaking of raptors, here they are next to the Mattel Raptor pack. Put this guy in the back because he's the biggest and the ugliest. But yeah, pretty much you can see in terms of overall scale. Let's see if I can get the Mutadon to stand. The Mutadons are a bit bigger than the Raptors in general, which is accurate to the movie. Not too much bigger, but they are bigger. They're actually a lot smaller than I thought they'd be, to be honest. Next comparison is the whatchamacallit? Ankylodactyl? It's a mixture between an ankylosaurus and like a pterodactyl or pteranodon. It's really hard to put into frame here. Get its wings, its legs situated. That's about as good as it's gonna get. It's not gonna stand. This thing never stands. But as you can see, it's quite a bit bigger than them. But yeah. But next one I'm sure y'all are really anticipating. As a matter of fact, I don't think anyone's actually done this comparison yet. Kind of like the one I just did. And that is the Velociraptorix, actually. I don't think anyone's compared these things to the Velociraptorix, despite how many people have mentioned that these things look like the Velociraptorix. As you can see, Velociraptorix is quite a bit bigger. When you put them next to it, you can see it's quite a bit bigger. Which really shows just how, I don't know where I was going with that. Ignore what I was about to say. I didn't know where I was going with that. Next comparison. Here it is next to the previous review. The Kenner Triceratops. I mean, no, but Mattel's reimagined Triceratops. As you can see, Triceratops is quite a bit bigger, as it should be. Next comparison. Here they are next to the Indoraptor. And you can just see how much bigger that Indoraptor is. It's crazy how big the Indoraptor by Mattel is, honestly. I don't know why they make it so big. It's not even that big in the movie, but I would say the Indoraptor is more of a Rorivore size, but, you know, it's Mattel. Here they are next to the Scorpius. Once again, they're quite a bit smaller. They're very tiny compared to the Scorpius. It's really hard to get these two in like a good comparison position, but yeah, you can see. But yeah, you can see just how big the Scorpius is in comparison. In case you're wondering if I'll be getting the Hammond Collection Scorpius or the Hammond Collection version of Mutadons here, answer is no. I don't like them. They look horrible. The Indominus on the other hand, looks fine. It looks tolerable. People are saying the Indominus is the worst one yet. I don't think it is. It's kind of hard to beat out the T-Rex when it comes to worst Megatheropod from the Hammond collection. But here they are next to the Indominus. As you can see, they are quite a bit smaller, and this guy keeps rolling over. But yeah, they are quite a bit smaller than Indominus here, as you can see. You can see some of the boxes back there. Yeah, I keep boxes. But yeah, Indom's quite a bit bigger, as it should be. Here they are compared to your typical Red Rex from Mattel, your typical T-Rex. I just kind of use this reimagined, this 93 Classic T-Rex as an example. But as you can see, they're quite a bit smaller. They scale pretty well with the T-Rex, I would say. They're on par. Now, now for the one that I that I almost forgot to bring out, the Distortus Rex. Here they are compared to the Distortus. We have all the dinosaur villains from Rebirth here at long last. I was honestly a little disappointed when the D-Rex didn't like interact with the Mutadons. It's pretty weird, honestly. Like, the Mutadon was like right at the gate and was like making a lot more noise and being a lot more aggressive, so you'd think the D-Rex would be more interested in that. Pretty weird. Maybe the D-Rex just lived with them so long, it just tolerates it. You guys can leave down in the comments below what you guys think. I think it's weird that the D-Rex didn't attempt to like interact with the Mutadons. Like, it didn't really seem to notice them at all. But here they are next to the Kenner Red Rex for the final comparison. As you can see, quite a bit bigger. Quite a bitty bit bigger indeed. But final thoughts on these two. I think for once they are actually worth their price for what you're getting for the most part. They're just, you know, fun little kids' toys, you know, fun little toys for, you know, kids to play with, because my younger self would have absolutely had a blast playing with these things. Like, 8-year-old me would have absolutely had a blast playing with these things and making them run around and eat the humans that I had like one of. I had like one human as a kid that I could have my dinosaurs interact with. It was kind of sad, but anyway, please leave your comments. But yeah, actually, hold on. I'm losing my train of thought here, guys. Sorry, it's rather late, but I will give these things, like I said, a 7 out of 10. They're all right. I enjoy them. They're pretty cool. I won't be getting the Hammond Collection version because I do think these two look better. I think this guy specifically looks the best. He looks better than the Hammond Collection, in my opinion, because he's actually got blue. And I know somebody in the comments could be like, but the Hammond Collection looks more accurate to the movie. Yeah, it does, but I just prefer this guy. I think he looks cooler. I mean, this one's all right, but this is my preferred one, you know. But anyways, leave your thoughts in the comments about. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that, but anyways, guys, leave your thoughts in the comments about these guys below, and tell me what you think. And until next time, which hopefully will not be a month later, I'll see you later. Bye.